does mean more chaos potentially.
Oh, man.
That is what you get when Flying Clouds does come up.
Yeah.
Just, oh, I died. No, it's okay. I can get back real quickly. Let's see. Hopefully we get to see a little bit more of that. But this time it's a respect for the joy of Kananeo banned out here. They might be looking towards the jungle while GZG is still really looking at Alpho's EXP lane pool to continue taking out even on the red side.
So do they ban Sora? Because like,
Yet no Sora ban.
I don't
The
think
clouds
you.
are ever shifting.
Wow.
This remains steadfast.
Axe ban Sora on blue.
I think it's because they also showed GZG, right? Like Valentina can
I
just be
guess.
the answer, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Could also be they can't flex it. Maybe they just played in one role. Meanwhile, Guangzhou Gaming, we saw the flex.
Yeah.
You don't know where it's going to go next.
Yeah.
Real
Your
fight.
team
Could be
is
a case where
The
the
stars
other players are not
conspired to
really
bring
comfortable
you
playing it,
to
but
me.
Quantum, the Juicin. This has been a staple mid laner in the last patch. But we have made his debut today.
Yeah.
Yuzong and Yi Sun-shin. Obviously, you don't want the Yi Sun-shin to be exposed to Yuzong. And the Yuzong is also a good setter for
glorious
dives and
victory
other
is
fights.
now
Very confident
foreseeable.
picks for this day, actually, for this draft. Usually not. No, I wouldn't want to prioritize the Juicin up against the YSS Yuzhong trade. But considering they're going up against Xing and it's a Chinese team that loves playing around the Juicin, I think it's warranted to prioritize it in this scenario. Most of the time, I would say no.
No.
This here specifically is good. While
Yeah.
GZG, they just continue to pack damage.
Exactly, and I love it by from Guangzhou Gaming. I would have chosen Lunox if I were to answer the question earlier, the top mid laner, because this is the hero that's been banned every single game so far, 3 games out of 3, and now it's been picked up, right? So 100% contention rate in the first phase. Esmeralda gets picked up here by Axe, and we've seen in the past as well, past games, when you see the Lunox ban, then you see the Esmeralda Uranus bans come through, or the picks. This time, they didn't really do it. They didn't really ban the Lunox, and now the Esmeralda is compromised. Like, you're very tanky, very sustainable, you can do whatever you want when there's no Lunox. When there's a Lunox, you kind of cook.
Yeah, even with the Radiant Armor, it still really hurts
Yeah.
going up against a Lunox.
That's true. Aside from more damage, I think the Lunox has a self-peel. Yeah, basically when the Hayabusa dive comes in, the Esmeralda Falling Star Moon comes in, you have that self-peel in the Order of the Chaos. You can just be invulnerable for quite a brief moment and then fly away. So that could be a safe option too when you pick up the Lunox. But yeah, the damage will be very insane. And Ruby ban, again, a favorite ban in the second phase for most teams in the wildcards today.
And especially with the presence of Yi Sun-shin, still means that Ruby, the best gold lane pick that you can pair with it in terms of just magnifying what the Yi Sun-shin can do. Great setups, great crowd control. And I want Axe to ban out another hero that could deliver that great crowd control. Still unclear what that is, but if there's another really good crowd control hero on GZG, then even the Hayabusa will struggle. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good ban.
I was thinking of the Grok as well. The Grok ban
You mentioned it.
yeah, was, I think, necessary. I think the Yi Sun-shin might be, quite okay against the Grok, especially with the Traceless, but yeah, still, if you get caught up together, I think it's pretty dangerous. Or rather, sorry, for Guangzhou Gaming picking up the Grok, yeah, that CC will be very nasty.
Okay, so what's the choice now for Guangzhou Gaming? What's the choice in the gold lane? They go for the Cho. So this is
injustice in
Cho Lunox.
Yeah.
yeah, but technically it's still flex, roam or gold, which is really, really good.
Yeah.
Actually gonna have to just assume.
Yeah, that's actually the order of priorities when it comes to roam drafting in China. It's Grok, then Hilda, then Cho. Again, a lot of the pressure into the jungle is what they're looking for.
Oh,
Experience
the new Tigreal with the Granger.
Yeah.
That has been nerfed quite a bit. It's still really good if you have a team that can win the trio mid and can win the top side of the map. But if you have a losing top side, the Granger's really gonna struggle.
Yeah. That Granger needs to get online ASAP. But now, Guangzhou Gaming last pick. Will they flex this show? Will it go roam? We have seen it being picked up in gold. Who do you think is better than Eman in Cho Gold? Any shout-outs?
Just my goat, Eman, brother.
I think a lot of all the Cho Golds I've seen, Emma.
I am a daughter of Northern Vale.
Freya!
Freya Gold!
Bro, this is a Chinese signature. We've been talking
Yeah.
about Freya for China for so long, and now that it's revamped, is it still like... It wasn't really like prevalent in...
In
Yeah.
PH
So, like-
and other tournaments, no, not really.
We saw Homeboys in GOTF play the
Yeah.
Freya, and it looked really good up until it didn't.
Yeah. It shines against a lineup that has a lot of cooldown-based abilities. because of the constant pressure of the Freya being a mix of like strong basic attack and cooldowns as well, it could be a really good pickup against the complete lineup of AXE. But there's something about
It's
the
a
AXE lineup.
Petrify.
It's Petrify on the Freya?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And it's in gold.
Owl, bro. Owl.
Owl.
Who?
Is that Owl?
You know what? Game 1 gave us a surprise. Game 2 gave us another surprise. And you hear the crowd go wild, led by Ranger Emas and the Indonesian broadcast here in the house. Let's see if they continue to deliver more great surprises for us in this game number 2.
Again, the team
Wait,
putting
it's not
the wild,
Petri. It was an error. Okay, it's
Yeah,
Fury.
the wild card. Yep, it's Petri for Yuzong and Purify for the Freya. Obviously, you need that, dispel out of the CC that's gonna go straight. So now, obviously, a few reworks towards the Freya.
What? Modi! First blood against Esmeralda! Purify and Petrify pop. What a... Oh no!
It's bad.
That's Cananeo getting the hit. 2-0 start for Guangzhou Gaming.
I was about to explain the changes that Freya had underwent, but Mori says, nah, shut up. I got this in the bag.
Yeah, he said, yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah, I don't want to hear that.
Oh, retreat. Okay, it's Throwboy.
Yeah, that was just proper losses, individual losses here. In crucial parts of the map for AXE MENA, they need their EXP laner good and healthy for a majority of the early game. Mid laner going down quickly does not help their efforts as well.
I think at least the silver lining for AXE MENA is the fact that Speedy can quite farm safely, especially up against Freya, who needs to walk up close to kind of hit the minions and get the farm. But when it comes to level 4, this Freya can easily 1v1 the Granger, especially after a few changes happening. You know, the ult now has a shorter cooldown time after cast, as well as the speed that you have with it. Emblems, so far, nothing out of the ordinary. QC, obviously for the Freya, has extra sustainability because you would expect the Freya to be bullied by the Granger, right? Harassed with the extra range the Granger have.
Yeah. The Master Assassin, confident that maybe he could turn the tides a little bit, as you mentioned. While for AXE, the support emblem set onto Alpha, the early death is going to hurt him even more, actually.
Oh, here's that. Oh my god, this is the Throwboy down under. He's able to escape. Xing now dealing a bit more damage over to Alpha. Oh my lord, what is that damage? What was that?
That was with shield from 50 to 20.
Yeah. Unexplainable.
Effectively 50% of the health of the Esme.
I thought AXE MENA was about to get an inch of Guangzhou Gaming there because I think Xing burnt the Purify in that mid lane altercation. But yeah, AXE MENA still almost faltering with the Throwboy. Assassination attempt. Hand cam though by Realme. This is, I believe, Cananeo.
Yeah.
He's so relaxed, man.
He's chill. We had Zexora earlier today.
Yeah.
It's quite flashy with the hand movements. Cananeo is more, subtle about it.
It's simple.
I think hopefully we can get to see a... Oh, will that be a kick? We did not find the right angle. Of course, there is still a Purify. I think he was just trying to pressure it out. Guangzhou Gaming, I think they just have to accept that with Modi being able to just flex on Alpha right now, that they will be fine. That it's now actually their game to lose.
Yeah.
If they don't want their positioning though, Rice Crim should be hitting close to level 4. It's the Tigreal that could be the difference maker here.
Yeah, with the team behind though for AXE MENA, I'm not a fan of the Sky Piercer first item on the Granger because you need a little bit more damage. It looks like they're gonna go for the gank up top. Petrify ready, Maze gonna be caught in the mid lane, I believe. Alpha taken very low. Cananeo just needs one more shot.
Oh.
He won't go for it.
I think he had the Traceless on cooldown, but yeah, he doesn't want to bite the bullet further. So at least that's safety for Cananeo, but that is a pick off. Oh, Monarch. Crimson Beacon.
To confirm the kill onto Mei in the mid lane, it was actually a committal of the ultimate from the Tigreal.
Okay.
So Implosion is the reason why they were able to take the showdown.
Yeah, I think historically we have seen a lot of games, especially in M-Series, being turned around by Tigreal.
Yes.
T-Boy
Yeah,
against AP Bren, one of my favorite moments happening. But yeah, it's going to be a one big moment type of deal.
Oh man, really good damage over. Oh, way to Dragon as well. Right script. Will be taken out. Now Alpha next to the chopping block. Throwboy is going to be, oh my goodness, Modi! It's just Modi! Okay.
This Yuzong, man, running rampant. And so far, it seems like Guangzhou Gaming will take the helm in the early game. Genius 1 completed, and that's going to be a dive towards Speedy with a War Axe and the Freya.
Yeah, Owl and Ying. Oh, what a flicker from me! Flickers out of the shadow kill. That's a tilter.
Oh no.
Throw boy, yeah, definitely tilted because usually he's been saving that shadow kill for after he sees the Cho using the flicker. But now he pops it and May just easily cancels it out.
Yeah, and this is not where you really want to build Sky Piercer first item on the Granger. You talked about it. You need extra damage, and if you get the kills, sure, you can do just that because you can farm the Sky Piercer stacks. But so far, it feels like Guangzhou Gaming are the ones to exert the pressure. Hence, Speedy not being given the time and space to play. The Sky Piercer build just goes to waste. Modi.
Oh, way the dragon though. Over from May. Owl's gonna walk up as well. That's gonna be Modi stuck in the closest spot. Still able to stay alive. Modi staying alive for so long. Mountain Shocker lands an Alpha. And it's Owl with the Purify to get out. Now the shadow kill over the rest of the members. Will be Speedy picking up a Sky Piercer stack. And finally, AXE MENA are on the board.
It wasn't just the fact that the Mountain Shocker land, but May also just had another Jeet Kune Do ready to make sure that that Alpha wouldn't be able to get away. Those little decisions have big results, and I can see now why Guangzhou Gaming, there has been a lot of hype on them heading into the wildcard.
Yeah, beautiful.
Wait, he's gonna go for it. He knows there's no flicker on Speedy. They've timed it. Nah, Speedy, how do you run away from this one? They won't even use the Petrify. Perfect calculation. Cool guys don't look at explosions.
You don't time the spells, do you? Modi runs around rampant. May still has the Jeet Kune Do to move away freely. So yeah, Guangzhou Gaming, everything is perfect. Even Owl looks to 1v1 throw boy. Freya running out of control.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
That's the way the dragon. Oh, that descent of the Valkyrie was kind of off, but it's okay. That's gonna be Shadow Kill over. Kwano picking up the kill. Right screen with an implosion. Modi with the Petrify. Speedy getting the stacks back here as X-Ying will have to use the Brilliance. Cannonales waiting in the bush, looking for a Mountain Shocker. That took Speedy to half HP, by the way.
Yep. One full charge, if I'm not mistaken.
This is getting scary, to be honest. Where the fact that AXE MENA will have to rely on Rice Script to open up the window, especially with the implosion he was able to get to. Imagine if you could get 3 or 4, that would be very, very nice. So far, Endless Battle completed as well for the Yisenshin, I believe. I think the Freya will also get that in Endless Battle. So yeah, more damage for both of the carries. Now it's up to May and Modi. How can they peel for the carries? How can the Freya dive in without, you know, having much of a disturbance for the Freya? Because this Freya will be very, very vulnerable once it dives in. Obviously, you have to Purify, but, you know, there is so much CC in the hands of AXE MENA. So he has to save it for that implosion.
Yeah, exactly, and you have to ask those questions if you're Guangzhou Gaming, because I think for Rice Cream, the best timing for his ultimate actually isn't to initiate the surprise sets that we always look for when we're playing with the Tigreal in ranked games. It's wait and see if the dragon's already been used. Wait for the entry of Modi. Wait for the Order of Brilliance to be committed by the Lunox. And then you use your ultimate. Because then they have no escape. They have no way of getting away. And the tides will shift in favor of AXE MENA. So Guangzhou do need to ask those questions about their timing. Because if that Tigreal finds his right timing, we're going to see a repeat of the last big play.
Yep. Alright, Scream bullied back. 10 seconds to the Lord. This might be game defining for both teams. And so far, it seems like Guangzhou Gaming do have private on bottom, but that topside wave is pushing in favor of AXE MENA. So this might be the window where they might want to dabble into. But so far, that down bottom wave is as well pushing for Guangzhou Gaming. So it's going to be even, especially now, at least Kanoneo is dealing with that slow push. He has cleared that wave, and they have Prio on the Lord.
Owl's doing a really good job of denying gold from Speedy. Like in the bottom lane, it's always Owl just trying to zone Speedy away from the waves. And even here, it's top. Oh, Quanok forces Crimson Beacon. Owl's gonna jump in. Huh? What? Yeah, Owl's gonna be caught. Shadow Kill. Oh my goodness! Buys a little more time. Modi again with the Petrify. Together with X-Ying doing so much AoE damage, and now it's Cannonale with a shutdown with the cleanup. Alpha still able to survive, but Modi is doing a lot of damage to everybody.
Modi just aura farms his way into the team fights, completely carrying most of the skirmishes. Kanoneo completely untouched. Modi might look for another 1v1, but he is out of resources. That's going to be all fine and dandy because Guangzhou Gaming are the ones to secure the Lord.
Yeah, incredibly unfortunate. That looked like it was the perfect punish for AXE MENA. The fact that Al decided to dive in, they were able to take him out with the shadow kill.
Oh,
What a steal!
Absolute thief.
Kanoneo.
There's a lot of smiling Indonesian fans in the crowd just appreciating Kanoneo's game.
Yeah. Beautiful game.
They're so Guangzhou right now.
Yeah, they're so Guangzhou.
I'm so Guangzhou right now. Well, that Lord will march up top. BOD purchase as well for Kanoneo as the third item. So yeah,
1v1.
1v1 on bottom.
Okay, never mind. Al doesn't want a 1v1.
No. That sticker popped. Well, let's see. The state of the lanes, it's all pushing for Guangzhou Gaming. However, that mid-side turret will not get taken down as of yet. Shadow kill to clear the wave, and May. That's gonna be fine. He should be fine.
Okay. Still within comeback range for AXE MENA, although it will be quite demanding if they want to do that. I think what we saw from the last big one, of course with the Modi play, is that difference in damage dealt by the Lunox and the Juicin. It's not burst, it's a little bit more steady. But the burst coming out, as we see right now, brings such a huge value for Guangzhou Gaming that AXE doesn't have the similar time that they had as with the previous game. They need the instant gratification right away to match with the Lunox damage output. So they try to balance it out with maybe even more defensive items.
Yeah.
As we all know, even the Radiant Armor. Well, Lunox okay with that. Again?
Kanoneo found the Mountain Chakra, and Modi came with a Petrify. That's a Polysarmon onto the Brilliance now. Way the Dragon Flinker, bringing Rice Grim back. A solo implosion on the Cho. Modi's wreaking havoc, and Kanoneo is right there to follow it up.
Beautiful set by Guangzhou Gaming. They want to go for more. They're going to get this mid-tier turret. But so far, they're going to move back. That implosion only landing onto one. Not used to really push away Guangzhou Gaming, but AXE MENA and Rice Cream, to be exact, don't really have an option.
Problem is right now, it's too easy for Modi.
Yeah.
It really is. Whether it's the positioning of AXE MENA or Modi's really just that good, I feel like AXE could be doing a few more things to minimize what's been happening to them.
But I think another thing that I want to mention for Guangzhou Gaming is the fact that, to be honest, this Freya has been quite unseen in the team fights. The damage you would expect from the Freya to output and deal with, completely neglected by AXE MENA because they were able to really push back the Freya, even if Modi was looking for the peel, the kick. Not onto an optimal target. Obviously, Alpha still very, very tanky. But I think they have to find a way to get the Freya involved in the team fights. Modi has been doing a great job.
Modi, my lord. As he just keeps on setting. Throwboy is... Oh, Alpho's dead. 2x just to... Bro!
Everything's happening so fast.
Yeah. Throwboy isn't even throwing. Guangzhou's just reading him way too good.
Yo.
He's really not throwing. It's just, they know where exactly he's gonna be.
Yeah.
Map hacks.
Map hacks. Beautiful, beautiful showing from Guangzhou Gaming and from Modi as well. Look at Kanoneo, he's just chilling. He's just very, very demure, having a good time here in the wildcards. Immortality for May, obviously, extra survivability to buy some time to get the cycle going, you know, the second cycle in which Guangzhou Gaming, if they want to re-engage, that's going to be a good thing. Malefic Gun. Or the Freya extra range. Does that apply?
What does it extend?
Technically, like the Freya's range is already quite far from melee hero.
Yeah.
Actually extended.
Well, I guess we'll see.
It has to, right? Because like, why would you go for Malefic Gun if it doesn't?
Is it really just crit? But I think there are other crit items you can go for.
Yeah.
Crit attack speed?
Berserker's Fury is still up.
Berserker's Fury, yeah. Exactly.
We're gonna have to
I mean,
ask
it
Al.
looks like he's... I want to see the attack range.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a bit more.
Yeah. Always.
Hopefully we're not getting placebo into believing that it's actually working.
The placebo gun.
Yeah, the placebo gun.
Yeah.
Guangzhou, close to 10,000 gold lead.
Oh. No, I think it actually worked.
Oh, it worked.
Damage.
Yeah, it worked,
Howard's doing a lot. And it's from far away. Go for the siege as well. Rice Cream won't be able to go for the implosion just yet. He knows there's a lot of purifiers on the other side as Kanoneo takes the turret down and Traceless is away.
Yeah, feels like a fever dream seeing this Freya with the Malefic Gun. But it worked. It worked. The splash damage kind of extends the melee range as well. So this Malefic gun might be a good purchase, especially when he's poked away multiple times, right? Against the Granger, who can shoot away from afar, and then the Jusin, who keeps everyone at bay with the Lantern. So far, Guangzhou Gaming keeping things in check, and it seems like they want to try to end the game. But as of now, AXE MENA, they are relentless.
Oh my, Modi again, able to find it. Oh, wait, the Dragon over to Speedy, and they go all in on him. Owl still there, Black Dragon from Usopp. He's still able to survive for a long time, and Owl on the back line is now just gonna wreak havoc on everybody! Oh! Finally, we get to see the Freya walk up, and it was with Nail. 2-0 for Guangzhou Gaming.
Put themselves on the map with an emphatic game number 1 and a dominating game number 2. GCG, watch out for them. Remember their names. You might be seeing one of the teams already advancing to the main stage, but again, it is only day number 1, but there have been new fans added to the GCG community here in Indonesia.
Look at what it means to the players to be able to show what you got in the international stage. The fans are also on their feet. The families watching too in the venue. Beautiful showing from Guangzhou Gaming. Obviously, Owl, we talked about the Freya being non-existent in most of the team fights, but hey, in the end, that is what matters most. The fact that he appeared as a hero to take down the players with Canoneo side by side.
Yep.
Giving Guangzhou Gaming the win is very beautiful. And Modi, man, this guy, we need to talk about the Yuzong in his hands. Insane.
Hopefully you at home can hear the crowd cheering loudly
For Guangzhou
Guangzhou. We are so Guangzhou.
We are so Guangzhou, and we're gaming.
Yeah, put that on a shirt.
They're gaming.
That should be their merch.
Yeah, we are so, hashtag we are so Guangzhou. My goodness. Plenty of revelations in this series. Again, the Malefic Gun on the Freya. The game here, Modi. I think, first let's focus on Modi, okay? Yes, I am now going to say I believe he might be the MVP for this game number 2. And now I really see what the Chinese server have been saying about him. The ceiling potential on Modi. I didn't believe it up until now.
Yeah.
Up until this series. What a performance by that EXP laner. He made it look easy.
Yeah. Earlier as well, when you brought it up, this is going to be the guy that to look out for, maybe the next Sanford.
Yeah.
I didn't buy it, and I saw it. I'm like, okay, I understand it now. I understand the hype. Modi.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes on Modi. This guy's good.
Keep your eyes on him.
Sicko Modi.
Sicko Modi.
Sicko Modi.
That's gonna be that's what we call him.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've seen Ren smile in such a long time.
Actually.
He smiled in spirit, man.
Yeah, he smiled in
He enjoyed
spirit.
his time in spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
He made top 4.
in spirit, yeah, that's true. But like,
I'm pretty sure he smiled.
Yeah, he smiled.
But he does look very happy again.
He does.
What was the El Comeback?
El Comeback.
Yeah, El
El
Comeback.
Kabur.
It was El Kabur, El Lawyer, El everything, and
Yeah.
now could be El Comeback.
Yeah.
I'll come back.
Man, I wonder if there was something that changed up in Guangzhou. Is there something that they did? Does the team have a secret lab where they train their players? Well, for us, we have a secret lab right here. So it's going to play longer. Great ergonomic chairs, great support for
Look at
your
him.
back, for
Floating.
your push. Look, he's reclined.
Oh my God!
You're not gonna fall. Yeah, you're not gonna fall.
What?
You can go all the way back, and you'll be
crazy.
fine.
This one, let me show you something.
Yeah,
Oh my God, oh my
whether
God.
you're casual
Oh my
or
God.
Yeah.
okay. Now we're gonna do a stress test.
Okay.
No, we're not
It's a secret for a reason, all right?
Yeah.
It's because for you guys back at home, there's a lumbar support right here. There's a lumbar support bar right here. Have you adjusted it? That
Yes.
can make you so much more comfortable. Because I've heard actual complaints from people who get the secret lab and they're like, bro, my back hurts. I'm like, bro,
because you're not
check out the
adjusting.
secret adjustment on the
Yeah.
Are
You
you
can raise it and you can also.
They're not maximizing the features of the secret.
are you
lab.
guys team leather or team soft weave?
I have a soft weave at home.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I prefer soft weave. We live in Southeast Asian countries where leather doesn't agree with us.
That's true.
But listen, I have a cat. And the soft weave, well, to be fair, the soft weave is better at dealing with that because if Cloudy scratches the leather, I'd be really sad.
because it's leather.
Yeah.
So
I love Secret Lab.
if you want to get yourself a secret lab chair, whether you're casually playing with friends, climbing through the leaderboards through Mythic, then elevate your game with tournament-grade ergonomic support. Wherever you're looking, esports titles all over the world, they're using Secret Lab. So make sure you join in the... Is there a Secret Lab community? The Secret
Labbers.
Secret.
The scientists.
The scientists?
The scientists.
Or the Secret Labbers?
The Secret Labbers. Secret Labbers sounds funnier.
Secret
You
Labbers.
need to buy one so you can act like a pro player. You know, when the game pauses, you can just... And then like...
That's true.
Just
I do that
relax.
a lot, yes.
Yeah.
You know, I take naps on this. I just go all the way back and I just sleep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's time for me to get in the Secret Lab gang.
Secret Labber.
Just
Have
bring
you
this
Secret
home,
Lab,
bro. They won't know. How do they know?
They won't.
That's an idea to consider. So type out in the comment section, who do you think is actually the MVP in game number 2? Is it Cananeo? Is it Modi?
It's Bren.
Let's see. And the MVP, brought to you by Realme, is... Oh, Cananeo. He
Cananeo.
actually went deathless in that game.
Wow.
And he did set up that big stun
Yeah.
right there at the end. And I think, actually, no, multiple stuns as well. I think if we go back at the highlights of Cananeo, there's a lot of interplay between the Petrify Furious Dive along with the Earth Shocker. Earth Shocker. Counter Shocker.
Shocker, yeah. I mean, really good combos. He was waiting in the bushes as well. He was the assassin. Like, legit, against Throwboy on an actual assassin. He was assassinated by the marksman.
Yeah. I think this game was much more clean.
Yeah.
Very much calculated, meticulous as well, the approach. And his spacing was very good. He trusted his life to Modi to peel for him, you know, create a gap, make some space, and then he just comes hitting from the back. But once he sees an angle where he can all in and dive to the back, he does that wonderfully. So yeah. To be honest, I would have given this MVP to Modi, but still, Cananeo, I think, deserved it too, because he was deathless and he did his job desk perfectly as a Yusun Shin, just playing simple MLBB.
Yeah. Like I said, now you see why, again, widely regarded in China, the combo that he has with Owl. I think that was a poetic way to end it if you're GZG. That it was the, what is it? The
Owl Cannon.
The Owl Cannon combo, closing it out for the team.
Beautiful stuff from all the members of GZG, especially for Cananeo. And this game, complete protection. And again, the caster can. But we can talk about Maiden, right? This guy was very crucial as well for Guangzhou Gaming. He was the one to open up the choke points, zoning out the players, and he got a couple of kicks beautifully. I think if you were to throw, you know, some appreciation to AXE MENA, Rice Cream was the one to deserve that because the implosion was a deal breaker in a certain point of time in the game, a legit deal breaker for Guangzhou Gaming, because that implosion really kind of stopped them in the tracks. But then you had the Black Dragon just flying around and peeling for the team, so yeah, it just didn't work out.
I think we also got to see here, again, it makes a lot of sense in this context of who you're up against, prioritize the juice in, and you give away YSS Yuzhong. But then it was also a harsh reminder as to why we barely see that actually happen in drafts across the world. The Yuzhong and the Yisenshin, at the end of it all, actually ended up becoming some of the biggest headaches that AXE MENA could not deal with.
Yeah, they couldn't. It was just hard to traverse around, you know, the flow that Guangzhou Gaming had. Item check for all of the players here. Nothing too fancy aside from that Malefic gun. We did not expect to be picked up. I mean, he was also looking for that rose gold as the last item. Obviously, extra defense. But the Malefic gun was proven to give extra range for the Freya, and in that splash damage and the range of the melee as well. The War Axe still being picked up by most players here. Now, combined with the Queen's Wings, with the extra spell vamp, I think still compensates for the lack of spell vamp that the War Axe lost in that turn.
Yeah, so you basically get more in the end with the Queen's Wings plus the War Axe, but you need to pay a premium for it, right? Back in the day, you just get War Axe, and that's
it's a paywall.
That's why a lot of people just don't go Queen's Wings. It's like, why the heck would I spend more for that when I can just get War Axe and then build full damage, brute force, negate a little bit more CC. Now you actually see the value, and that's why you see it picked up way more by these fighters, by these bruisers.
Yeah, and I wonder if we're going to be seeing a slight readjustment in the order of priorities. It seems like we're still not too far off from the War Axe into Oracle, or Hunter Strike War Axe Oracle. Still there. Maybe a little bit down the line, we'll see Queen's Wings go a little bit earlier now for item builds, considering the value that we've seen it so far here.
Was it
in
second
the
item for
Wildcard.
Modi, or was it
Modi?
Oracle second?
I think it was.
I believe it was... What, the War Axe?
Yeah, no, the Queen's Wings.
Oh, the Queen's Wings? I believe it was but after the War Axe.
So second item.
No, he went on Hunter.
Yeah, he went Hunter,
Oh.
War
Yeah,
Axe, and then
Okay.
So I think it went either third.
The third.
yeah, third.
Well, I feel like this is also a revelation because now we got to see a lot of creativity. Something that I appreciate AXE for even like
Yep.
dancing alongside GZG with that. The only reason we got the draft that we saw in game number 1 was because AXE decided we have an answer
Let's
for
go.
the Sora. Let's go, we'll try to match toe-to-toe with that, and they could have won that. There's even a realm wherein you could say that AXE, if those throw boy deaths didn't happen, those 2 crucial throw boy deaths, they were slowly setting up for a turnaround.
Yeah.
But again, it was just a much more difficult game to achieve compared to going back to what we were talking about with the Lunox, where it's just like the sheer damage output of that one hero just messes up a lot of team fights.
Yeah, but again, back to Rice Crim as the game changer with the implosion. I don't really see a world where after a big implosion, a burst might happen, right? I mean, sure, you
Yeah.
have the Granger who can gun down the players being caught into that implosion, but you need extra burst to really work with this implosion.
Yes.
I mean, you want to talk about the shadow kill, you don't really want the members to clump up when you pop the shadow kill.
Yeah.
Right? You want them isolated, so you get max slashes and damage. So yeah, even if the implosion did connect, I think it took time for them to take down the targets and the members caught in that implosion.